Horikoshi knew he had to kill Star and Stripe the second he introduced her. It's like he accidentally gave this woman the most overpowered quirk of all time. New Order is really the GOAT, bro. And dare I say that Kathleen is the baddest female in My Hero Academia. Mirko, I'm sorry. No matter what anime it is, the power to manipulate reality is always going to be visually astonishing as a viewer. But even though she barely had 5 chapters and 2 episodes of screen time, I really do think her conclusion was perfectly executed. I get that Shigaraki having an identity crisis and not knowing who he is during this battle was highly convenient, but still, it makes sense. So you're telling me look at this Shigaraki all-for-one monster hybrid fused together, still argue that Shigaraki's mental still felt like he was one individual? Yeah, bro, alright. But if only she made the command that Kathleen would not be affected by decay 1 second quicker before Shigaraki could touch her, she'd still be alive till this day. Tragic. See, for those that don't understand the technicalities of Miss America's quirk, let me school y'all. It's a pretty simple concept. Whatever she's able to touch with her physical hand, she's able to assign a new rule and order to it, hence the title, New Order. But there is limitations, like with every quirk. She's not invincible. She could only set 2 commands to coexist at the same time. But the thing is, she always has one set in place. She commands her body to have superhuman strength close to the caliber of All Might. She's not even there. So her body amp does give her a handicap. That means when she's fighting somebody like Shigaraki, she can only reality warp 1 item at a time. Listen, bro, obviously non-living objects are much more receptive than human beings or animals. Her ability is not that convenient, it has to follow regulations. Or else, as soon as she put her hands on Shigaraki, she would have been said Shigaraki has to die. That's why we saw Shadi pulling up with the lasers, the nukes, the Susanos. She could only do so much. All For One and Shigaraki were fascinated by her quirk. They wanted to experiment and toy with it, and honestly, I don't blame them. It's divine and godly as hell. But Kathleen made them regret their fantasy when she went inside their fucking soul. She turned that boy Shigaraki into a firecracker. He looks like he's having a seizure. Her last dying wish before Shigaraki stole her quirk is New Order will oppose other quirks. It's never been confirmed which or how many quirks New Order destroyed in All For One's time space. We just learned he lost reflection, and thank God that counter ability was super annoying. She was rage baiting them, haunting them even after she died, and she promised them that villains will not prosper. One day a hero will stop them, guaranteed. And this is the state she left Shigaraki in, this long-haired Maru Uchiha looking zombie. Y'all do understand that Kathleen had the last laugh, right? Shigaraki and All For One's ultimate goal was to steal her power, New Order. Shigaraki thought he could reset and erase Katherine's rule by giving New Order to somebody quirkless and then taking it back. Simple equation. But her spirit had to let the man know, your elaborate idea is not gonna work, buddy. She fulfilled her duty as a hero, man. She went out with a banger. Just a tad bit disappointing, she didn't get to interact with her idol, All Might. She really had a life or death mission and that was her only purpose in this show. But I can respect it, bro. She went out like a warrior. Rest in peace, Kathleen. I love you, baby. Next up, let's talk about one of the most underrated villains in My Hero, Spinner. I love this fucking lizard. Make sure to follow your boy for the next one, man. Let's get it.